Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of Dummies at Sea. This is going to cover our monthly AC maintenance. We were going to include the scooter review part of the video, but our viewers have been requesting shorter videos, so be on the lookout for that video in the future.
And our next project, this is the air conditioning unit. It's underneath the couch up here in the saloon. So as you can see, we've got water built up in our condensation tray there, and because of that it's leaking. Oh yeah, see the good rotted wood. Yeah, and it's running down here through that hole where all these tubes run, and guess what's right underneath that? It's draining right on top of our transmission. So I've got rags down there catching it, so it's not just... And I cleaned everything off and dried it up for now. But I was down there in the engine room grabbing my tools for another job and noticed that. And that's not something that we want. And it's not something it was doing before, so it looks like it's clogged up or something. I'll have to figure that out. But just another day in boat life. Then just to do some added filtration, I'm going to put a regular home air filter behind this, which is where it draws. That's our intake right there. And then that means that other filter won't have to be cleaned as often. It shouldn't get as dirty. I'll still clean it once a month. But so yeah, AC work. And so when I do the filters, just use this 12 by 12 by 1. This is a cheapo depot filter. You don't actually want one of the super nice filters because it'll restrict airflow too much, and since this is an added pre-filter, we don't want to do that. And then I'm also going to pull this guy out, and so you can see how bad the old one is here. Normally just set it in there. The reason I have it like this is because it's not as bad when we're at the dock, but because especially when we're underway, it'll fall down, you know, when we hit some waves and stuff. But yeah, those that different colored stains on it, the gray is just what it's been filtering. Those stains are actually from a spray that I use, that Glade spray, and it's like lavender scented, so you just spray some of that on the air filter. So speaking of which, we'll do that now. Just shake it up. And so that'll keep the boat smelling good. Just one of the many things. So yeah, there's your old and there's your new, and that's why it's definitely worth it to put a pre-filter on. Even if it has your changeable filter like this, you want to put a pre-filter on. So this is the one we're about to clean. Yeah, you can see that guy. Oh yeah, definitely needs to be cleaned. So we'll clean that one. You just wash it down, spray it out with water, wash it down, and then let it dry in the sun. Don't use compressed air. I don't know the specific reason behind that, to be honest, but that's what from FCF, the guys at FCF, you know, are at Wabasto. They said don't use compressed air, so just let it naturally dry out there in the sun or whatever, and then we'll stick that back in. We'll put our new filter in, and our AC will be good to go. All right, doing a little AC maintenance here. I've got to swap these out. Supposed to do it every month. We're a little late on this one. So I've got 2 of the panels up to get into the engine room here. I'm going to pop this panel up real quick, if you'll hold the camera, babe. Okay. And that's the AC strainer. Oh, let me see if I can get a better shot. That one right there. So I've got to get down past all this. Might have to move my toolbox to get in there. Alright, so we're down here now. Which it's a tight fit when you actually get down here. I'm on my hands and knees here. You can see I'm kind of laying down now. So bigger boats, maybe not so much, but on this little guy, there's our generator over there, the Westerbeek. This is the Ford Lehman here. And this is the culprit. So we've just got to take that cap off. And to avoid having to reprime the pump, if I have Alicia up there to kick it on, I can take that cap off real quick, swap out the old strainer with the new one, put it on, and then she'll turn the pump on, and it'll prime itself. Which is why it's good to have two strainers, so you don't have to take it out, clean it, and put it back in. And the time that takes, you're going to, of course, lose prime and have to reprime the pump. So let's get to it. See, now I've got this loose. I'm just going to unscrew it, swap this strainer out real quickly. It's leaking a little, but I got it. Hit it, babe, hit it. So see, she hit that pump. There's the pump right there. Now I'm just going to tighten it up, make sure there's no leaks. Let me hand you the camera, babe.
Got it right here.
Okay, I gotta get out of here. Here. Give me a plastic bag.
Okay.
So we got the AC strainer changed for the seawater pump that cools the marine air conditioning unit. So now we're just gonna put the floor back together. I wanted to show you all this. This is like not only a sound deadening, but a heat resistant material that's on the bottom of the floor here, so that you don't hear as much of the engine and generator sound, and so that you also don't get heat into the saloon from that. So I'm just gonna put my giant toolbox back down here. That was terrible. I'm gonna put the floor back. There we go. AC filters are all changed and the strainers changed. And that is your monthly AC maintenance on a boat. What I did is put the old strainer, I cut this open and then put the old strainer in here with some dish soap and some white vinegar and just sloshed it around like that, and I've been letting it sit, and the water just turned black. And I've done this before, and when I pull it out, that strainer is going to be spotless. If you do end up needing to reprime it, just find your outlet where the AC pump output is, and go ahead and just put your water hose up to that. Turn the AC pump off, put the water hose up to that, blast it full, and then kick the pump on and take the water hose away from it, and that should reprime it. I do that periodically also just to clean it out. It helps kind of blast some of the deposits out.
Thanks for watching, and thank you to all of our viewers, subscribers, and especially to our new patrons. Thank you also to all of you who have recently commented on some of our older videos with advice. We really appreciate it. Check out our next video for a chance to win a free t-shirt. Bye!